Welcome to another episode of Sorry We're Canceled.
You're getting weirder and weirder. Hi, this is Owen Wilson. That was a horrible impression.
That didn't sound like Owen Wilson. It sounded like Owen Benjamin.
It's BT with Sorry We're Canceled.
I'm Dion Curry.
And in the back, it's Malik not doing a goddamn thing. Thank you guys for watching. And man, I know he's not going to mind me saying it, but I played my voicemail to Dion about my buddy Dylan. And I said, man, this is one of the greatest guys in the world that I know. I mean, in the world that I know. I mean, and I've always known when I met him, they wasn't fake. It was just a good, you know what I mean?
A genuine person.
I told you, man, I left that voicemail. And Dion's hard to get like yeah, whatever. But he was like, oh my God.
I needed to hear that.
Like, he was like, oh my God. I told you, man, that dude is that's the kind of dude you go, I want to be a better person. You know what I mean? Seriously. Without religious overtone, like, you know how that goes. Yeah, it's good, but he talks about Jesus too.
The power of Christ compels you.
Dylan's just the kind of good dude you go, fuck, bro. I want to be like that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got to get my shit together. You eating Cheetos on a Thursday night going, you know what? I got to get my life together.
I could do better.
Yeah.
I could do better.
You know what was so great about last night? Last night me and Dion did the open mic at the comedy club.
Man, we had so much fun.
The greatest thing ever is Dion's like, he's on the phone or something and getting ready to blaze. and the greatest thing about it was this one comic, he was impersonating me, right? This is BT. Now, and don't get me wrong, but before
we talking about this? Okay,
yeah, but before I go up, if you guys don't know, I like to go over my notes, especially open mic night, because I'm trying to. I mean, I have an idea, and I'm trying to get just the jokes ready. What goes where? It's only 5 minutes. But I want jokes to work. The 5 minutes. I'm trying to think, and they're talking, and so So he's trying to do an impersonation of me, and he's talking. And the funny thing about it is, he comes close to my toe. He hits my toe. And I go like this, and Dion goes, don't touch his toe. And that was the greatest shit in the world, because you were doing something, you go, don't touch his toe, man. And then he's like, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
But he kept...
And then he kept doing too much for
I love
3
it.
more minutes.
I love it.
Yeah, we both do.
We do love, but Dion, but the greatest thing, you were like, don't touch his toe.
Yeah,
and I was like, that was my toe. I didn't want to go, hey, man.
Yeah, you looked like you was about to stab him in the face.
I did turn my pen up. I don't think anybody saw that. I turned my pen up. But I was nice, but I was like, before, especially open mic night, I'm just kind of nervous. I'm trying to get my shit right. And it's like, if I could have it, I did have just total silence. You know what I mean? I really would. It's just up to me.
You need to get head, probably that too.
Yeah, I definitely need that. I definitely need that.
You need to get the noise canceling headphones is what I was trying to say. And
yeah, okay,
just put them joints on, and you can be in agreement, because you don't be paying attention anyway to the conversation, really. So
I feel like I'm an asshole in a way, because I think I have that. I'm going over my shit. I don't say anything, but I'm kind of like, I think I got to look at my face like, God, I wish you guys would shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
You're in the wrong spot.
But you understand, though. Before I go there, I'm at Starbucks for an hour and a half before I come there.
Right. That's why it shouldn't take you. You've been doing this way too long for you to need complete silence for 30 minutes before you perform 5 minutes.
But let me tell you how I do it, though. Like, last night, I knew I was going to go up there, but I can't just sit here and know there's open mic and not do anything. I got to go, right? It's just in my blood. It's what I do. So it's like, what I do is I go, okay, I'd written down like a couple of names. I've written down Elon Musk. I've written down Luigi. I wrote down whatever. How am I going to formulate this in 5 minutes? So I was at Starbucks going over, like, oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, put it together, pieces, like Rakim. Pieces of puzzle, complicated. And I was trying to get it all ready. And then okay, ready to go to the comedy club. Boom, go to the comedy club. Then there, I start all over again, because I like to go close to last. If you guys know, if you ever see us on open mic night, me or Dion will go last. Usually Dion, but I'll go right before him, because that way it makes us better, makes us stronger comics. Because the show was 2 hours long.
It started late.
We started late, but anyway, even if it started at 8, it's going to be over by. It should be over by 9:15 at the late. 9:15, 9:30 at the latest. At the latest.
Hour and a half.
But we're going by what? 11 past 10, and so if it's like that, and you can still get a general laugh from those people, then you got something
Yeah.
going. So that's why I like going up late. So you listen to everybody how they doing, and go, okay, I'm gonna change it here. And then sometimes when you watch somebody do it, you go, oh, I should go from this angle. You know what I mean? Because everybody's kind of doing the basic kind of same thing on that. So I go, I'm gonna approach it from this angle. So it was great to. That's why I love going up there, because I got the nerves and just go by, okay, what's going to work, you know what I mean? Or what's going to try to work, you know what I mean? That's why I love it. I mean, I still love this game. It's 30 plus years, and I still go.
Yeah, last night when I got on stage, like I had one specific joke that I'm working on. Just what? I did 6 minutes. I only needed maybe 15 to 20 seconds of that 6 minutes it's getting the energy right for this joke.
Yes.
And it's like they've sat through 29 comics. I'm comic number 30. Where's their energy at? So for me, it was just if I can get them energy-wise to be where I want them to be after they don't sit through all that with just this particular line, this new line that I'm working on. And I got them. So, it's one of those things where it's like, that's when you got something you can build around.
It's such a beautiful game. I mean, it's what they describe soccer or the real football as the beautiful game, but what we do is beautiful. I mean, honestly, what comedy is, and if you go to, and just watch, if you say, like, I don't know, I guess months down the line or maybe a year, you see another comic have a comedy special and do a subject you do, and they approach it from a whole different angle, and you go, fuck, why didn't I see that?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's when there's levels to this shit, so it's beautiful. I love it, and I think I'll always love
Louis
it.
C.K. just said on Twitter that Nate Bargatze is the greatest comedian out right now.
Yeah,
Because he's able to tell a story and keep it 100% clean, I think is the quote that he said. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. The greatest comedian currently is easily Nate Bargatze. To be able to be relatable to multiple generations with storytelling that sucks you in and keep it 100% clean is an incredible skill.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the latter half of that, saying he's the greatest comedian currently. I disagree with that, but
I don't know why people fall in love with clean. I mean, it's like, don't get me wrong. I think it's great what he does, and I respect. I mean, I just feel like no one gives Brian Regan the credit he deserved for being. I mean, Brian Regan's clean, and Brian Regan is hilarious. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nate Bargatze's great. He's great storytelling. I will say nothing negative about him. But man, Brian Regan. It's almost like when people give Mitch Hedberg all the credit. And Stephen Wright was, to me, was the original kind of like one-liner dude that was like, holy shit. I mean, they're both great, but I got to go with the one that brought him there before. The original. To me, it was Stephen Wright. Then everybody likes Mitch Hedberg. So Louis C.K. says Mitch Hedberg, which is great. Mitch Hedberg's great, but man, go with Brian Regan as far as clean and being funny. Clean and being funny. Brian Regan makes my stomach hurt.
To me, we've kind of had this conversation about clean comedy. Like, just because you say fudge instead of fuck doesn't make you better than me. Like, if anything, I think it makes you worse. Because you don't have the truth within you to say exactly what you want to say. Well, I got to keep it clean because I don't want grandma to be offended by the truth that I'm telling.
There's nothing worse than you're at a comedy club and someone's like, hey man, my grandparents are coming, could you not be? And it's like, you almost want to go, man, fuck you and your grandparents.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously, like, listen, they're coming into my domain. Now, if we were doing your grandma's or whatever birthday party in their home, right, and I got to walk in there or in a living room, then yeah, okay, I'll be nice and say, oh, poo-poo, or whatever. But if they're coming to a comedy club, people
just don't hire me for the clean gig. Because I'm not doing, why, if it's all adults, I get it when there's kids present. But why in the blue hell, as a grown-ass human, can you not hear the word shit, fuck, damn, bitch, cunt, and all the other shitty words that are out there and not go on about your life as if nothing fucking ever happened? But if I changed it to fudge or barnt instead of bitch,
or barnt? You made that up.
Exactly.
You made
because
that up.
all
I never heard
stupid
barnt.
non-cuss words
look
are made up.
Look it up, Malik. Look up barnt.
You're not going to find it. I don't even know how you spell it.
That was good on the fly.
I'm just
Barnes.
saying, yeah.
Look here, Barnes. Oh, ugly
I
ass
said
Barnes.
Barnes. Stupid Barnes. You know,
Just call
it's
her
like
a winch
it's
instead
the
of
same
Barnes.
thing. Just say bitch. We've already got a word for the feeling that
Listen.
you're trying to emote. Why are you doing? But I don't need this diet crap.
But in a way, it kind of goes along with, and I guarantee you, 90% of it has to do with, well, you know, they're Christian, and then that's when you lose me. You know, I hate when people lead with that. Like, when you would even ask somebody, the guy, so how you doing? Well, first of all, me and my husband are Christians. It's like, hey, I just want to ask you, could you?
Never mind, man. Give me my how you doing back. Come on, give it back.
I just want to know when my fucking truck is going to be done. You need to start with, first of all, I'm a Christian. I'm about to get screwed now. Whenever they start off with, I'm a Christian, you're about to get bugged.
I like to start off by thanking my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm like, okay.
Hey, that's offensive to me.
Okay.
How about that? That's offensive to me.
No.
I mean, no. If
You're
somebody said
offended now?
if somebody said that, it is kind of offensive. If you start off with that, and what if people are lucky atheists are basically better people than the Christians, because atheists don't bitch that much. They know, oh, here we go with this Jesus shit. You know what I mean? They just kind of, okay, are you done?
We're apathetic towards.
Yeah. Are you done yet? Are you done? No one ruins a good time like Christians do. When's the last time you've been at a party?
Be a Christian and have a good time.
Hey, when's the last time you've been at a party and a Christian showed up and the party continued to be good? Never. It's like always like, oh, fuck. You're about to tell a story about you fucking the secretary in the broom closet, and they got to go, well, me and my husband Jack are Christian. Hey, can we go now? You know. It's like,
my God is an awesome God. He reigns. It's like, oh God, this party sucks now.
I mean, you sit there and you go like, no.
Somebody get the baby oil.
Let me tell you something.
Christ compels you to get naked.
I was at Dayton, Ohio, at Dayton Funny Bone, and I didn't know the Christmas parties. I just go upstairs do my act, and I don't think I'm funny, but there was a couple of fucks in there and this and that. And so the manager's at the side of the fucking stage, and I'm doing my and he's standing there. What the fuck you doing standing there? He goes, in my act, he goes, come here. Your Christmas party, be clean. I go, and I go, fuck. So, I had to be clean. And then the people that were there just to watch a show, I go, hey guys, I'm sorry, it's a Christmas party, so I got to be clean. And they go, he was an audible. I should have called out who the company was. They go, well, the company is so-and-so, and they said we have to be clean because they got some Christians in the fucking organization. And that's the same, and that'll be the same company that goes belly up. You know, during Christmas time, or they make
cuts.
Yeah, make cuts. Hey, true story. I was talking to an ex, I think it was yesterday. She said they're making cuts at the company. I go, now? I said, that's so fucked up. I mean,
man, we got to pay for these tariffs, bro.
Especially
Somebody got to pay for these tariffs.
I thought you said terrorists, but yeah, tariffs, yeah.
Terrorists?
Well, I thought you said terrorists. I go, oh, shit.
Who's paying for terrorists?
Hey.
America just grows their own.
Hold on. They got Luigi. Luigi going, look at that picture now. He ain't too happy now.
Is that the guy? Really?
That's Luigi.
I mean, but is he the guy? Is he the...
They're trying to say he is. Luigi was, he was a hitman with a
Did they find the gun?
They said new evidence. I don't know. They said it matched the casings. The gun on Mangione matched the casings at the scene where the damn, she is.
You got the casing.
She looks weird.
Oof. Commissioner Jessica Tisch.
Oh my God.
Was she in an accident? She looks like her face is still loaded.
She was like, you would go, hey, are you transitioning?
What is happening there? Anyway.
Now listen, honestly, if I was going to run from if I was the number one fugitive on the FBI most wanted list, I would start off by shaving my eyebrows, or making like.
He did when he shot him, because that guy doesn't have a unibrow in the other video.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. If they showed the picture where he was talking to the lady at the hostel and he was macking to her and he was laughing like this, you see his unibrow.
I'm saying the guy in the picture who shot the dude.
Yeah, that was him.
In the hoodie.
Yeah.
He didn't have a unibrow?
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He didn't look hard enough. I did. I ain't gonna lie, he was pretty stylish.
I don't think it's the same dude.
I do. I think. Well, that's what everybody's saying, but you know. But
when they get the gun.
They said that the gun on Mangione matched the casings at the scene where the CEO was killed. It's the first time I ever, not the first time, but basically, you know when he is to us?
If they had that gun, is it the same gun from the fucking video?
You know he is to us, or to the most of America? He is
Robin Hood?
the January 6th of individuals. Because everybody's like, so? I mean, you know how we watch January 6th going, look at this shit. And Trump supporters are like, hey, man, that fucking election was rigged. I mean, we're just, woo, America, you know, freedom. And that's what we're looking at him
I'm not
as.
cheering this guy on at all. I don't think it's cool what
I
he
wasn't
did.
cheering him on, but I was like, hey, put it this way. Nobody really shed a tear. Like I said, even his own people at CEO of the company, they still had their meeting an hour and a half later. He was going to a meeting at 8 o'clock at another hotel.
Let me ask you a question.
And they knew he was dead.
Who are the shareholders of United Health?
Who are the shareholders?
Americans.
And what's your
We
point?
did this to ourselves. We do this to ourselves, man.
I know we do, but listen. But here's the thing, though. I mean, America does a great job of brainwashing people. All right, it's the greatest country.
Indoctrination.
The greatest country. The greatest country. The greatest country. Till they hoping it seeps in by osmosis. And some people fall for it, and some people have.
it was.
And some people have the presence of mind to go and take a look back from afar and go, you motherfuckers. That's why, honestly, people from another country. I don't know if it was a town hall meeting somewhere. And the guy was maybe from Ireland or something like that, and he was saying how America, you talk about how you're the greatest country, but look at your health. And all of them always talk about our healthcare system. Every country talks about our healthcare
Because
system.
we're the only one that doesn't have universal health care.
In our defense, and I don't trust me, I'm not defending America, but in our defense, America, yeah, damn, look at that picture. Like, he's mad on that one. Is that we do have like a lot of people in this country. So we can kind of how China has like a surplus of people. They went to war. They have a surplus of people. That's why they can talk shit. If you got a surplus of people, you kind of can talk shit and go to war.
A surplus of people.
I mean, what? China has 1 billion people, right? So if you put half
200 million people.
200 million. So how many people in the military then? Out of that many?
In America,
No.
there's 200 million people in their military.
That's what I'm saying. So they
They're
can
not
afford,
all soldiers.
They can afford to put boots on the ground. They can afford to talk a little shit as a country.
There's not gonna be an invasion of 200 million Chinese soldiers.
To-do list. He molded using a bomb. Didn't want to kill him. That's nice. He didn't want to kill innocent people. He was a hitman with a heart. Luigi.
I mean, nobody should die like that. But the reason he got done like that was his behavior. So now Luigi has to face his punishment for his behavior.
Okay.
And if they want to kill him, I don't have a problem with that either.
We had a debate about that in PT class. I mean PT class in physical therapy. They said he's going to get a life sentence, and I said no. So what do you think? You think he gets life? Yes or no?
No, I think he'll get the death penalty.
How about you, Malik? What do you think?
I agree with Dion. They can't be letting people know
Be-
that you can just kill CEOs.
Because
And then get life.
it's premeditated.
Yeah,
It's premeditated. I mean, you spent 10 days in New York City, 10 days mapping out. So that is But I'm going to go on a limb, but I mean this too. I'm not even trying to be a contrarian. I mean this. I don't think he gets life. I don't think he gets a death penalty. I say he gets 35 years at least.
You're crazy.
I think he can for sure get out because I feel like a lot of people who kill people often get out after.
No. He killed a CEO. They are about to get the laws changed. They're about to get the laws changed.
And
he's getting the death penalty, and the law is about to change.
Does New York have a death penalty though?
I don't think so.
Well, he'll get one. They'll say he's from New Jersey. Ship that nigga right down there at the end of the day in a traffic van that's stuck in the turnpike.
Let's say with a Giants fan.
Yeah, now push that shit to New Jersey.
So, okay, you guys say death penalty.
sure.
I say 35 years. If you guys are watching, tell me what you guys think. So,
Yeah, let us know in the comments how much time you think they're gonna give Luigi. Does he get time served? Does he get a liberal judge to go back? You know what, man? That motherfucker denied my grandmama some care. Right on, brother. Time served. Stay out of trouble.
hey, Luigi. Luigi.
You know what? Go hang out with your brother in Italy for a while. Do some plumbing. Save a princess.
Go hang out with your other Mario brother. Is that the same one with you dodging the barrels? Oh, that's Donkey Kong. That's Donkey Kong.
But that is Mario.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought it was. Like, oh shit, the Mario brothers are fucking capping people now? Anyway, let me read the Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for taking a 40-minute break to play football during my paternity leave? Huh. Okay.
Say that one more time.
Am I the asshole for taking a 40-minute break to play football during my paternity leave? Everyone sucks. I, male, took 5 days off work to help my wife with our 3-month-old son. For context, I'm the sole provider working a full-time job plus side gigs. During the first 4 days, I did a good chunk of the caregiving, except for feeding, since my wife breastfeeds. Damn, he sounds kind of nitpicky. Not perfect, but I was doing substantially more than usual. Oh, patting yourself on the back. That's nice. Okay, on day 4, I saw some guys playing football in the park and asked my wife if I could go join them. She agreed, though somewhat reluctantly. I left for about 40 minutes, which means he was going for an hour and 15. Ain't nobody plays football for 40 fucking minutes. Okay, I left for 40 minutes total while the baby was, what's that?
Probably calm.
Calming okay. When I got back, the baby was still feeding and drowsy, but my wife was clearly angry and gave me the silent treatment. Oh, silent treatment. I ain't gonna get no ass anyway. We just had a kid. That was wrong. Okay. When I... Oh, you ain't talking? Oh, damn. Anyway, when I asked what was wrong, she said it was unfair that I could take breaks like that while she couldn't. I acknowledged what she said, but you said I could go play football. That's what you said. But she didn't apologize since I honestly didn't think I'd done anything wrong. As I was leaving the bedroom, she started going off on me, and I just told her I didn't know what to say. It's been 2 nights now, and she still won't talk to me or ask for help with the baby. Am I the asshole? P.S. During those 4 days, I was helping significantly with childcare, except for breastfeeding. Before my leave, I was working long hours to support the family. Okay, first of all, this guy is really trying to pat himself on the back like, man, here's how good I am of a person. I took paternity leave. Listen, dude, it's like this. Is he the asshole taking a 40-minute break? No. Out of 4 days, he took a 40. If that's all he did.
It ain't about the break, nigga. It's
but
about the football and you having fun without her while she's miserable. You big dumb idiot. Yes, you're an asshole. You can't have fun in somebody's face when they're tired.
Honey,
what kind of a dick are you, bro?
She's like, think about it. She's probably.
I've been home for 4 days and just want to play some football.
She's probably still fat. She's probably still fat from the kid.
This nigga's goofy.
She feels unhealthy. I mean, unattractive. She's breastfeeding the kid. And he goes, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna go to the park over here and play some ball with the dude. Is that cool? Yeah, sure. I mean." Listen, in his defense...
What is she going to say? No.
But then
But why, babe?
He should have said, the fuck am I doing here then? The fuck am I doing here? I mean, you're breastfeeding him, so what the fuck you want me to do?
What are you doing playing football? I got to go make my baby proud. What the fuck is on this dude's mind, man?
I gotta go make my baby proud. But listen, obviously they're young enough where he can go play football.
That's what I'm saying. He's not too tired to go play football for 40 fucking minutes?
Which I said, that was an hour. Ain't nobody going to play for 40 minutes. He goes, and go. Whew, that's about 40 minutes. Hey, baby, everything good? I'm not talking to you fucking
You didn't take
asshole.
a break at halftime at 20 to come check in? You didn't do that?
You played 40 straight minutes.
You played the whole
40 straight
4
minutes
quarters.
of football. Think about this. He played 40 straight minutes of football. 40 straight minutes. Even the NFL don't do that. No commercial break, no water break. Hey, man, let me go check on my wife.
All-time quarterback and you couldn't leave?
And let me go check on my wife.
Sorry, babe, but the guys need me.
You get 2 breaks in Vacation Bible School.
With fucking juice and iced oatmeal cookies.
Nasty ass fucking chicken sandwiches and shit. I mean, you get 2 breaks. Hey, you get a break from the Lord at least twice. Between 8 and 12 o'clock, that's when we went to Vacation Bible School.
I just needed to go catch some passes. Let off some steam. It's not a big deal. Why are you upset?
I get his deal, but listen, I don't think he's an asshole. I mean, he's definitely patting himself on the back.
Are you meaning to tell me that I just had a baby and now you're going to go risk your health on paternity leave so you can play football in the... Is this the kind of father you're going to be? Oh, I feel so sorry for that dude. There's no peace at home.
But I would do like he wrote. I go, who's paying the bill? Who's got the job?
Honey,
that's what I thought.
Can I go do the thing I like while you're struggling, please? Ugh, what kind of life is that? Just kill yourself now, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
hey, like I said-
you're gonna be writing on Reddit. Am I the asshole for existing?
What do you think,
My
Malik?
wife makes me feel guilty about doing anything I enjoy.
What do you think, Malik?
I don't think he's the asshole person.
That nigga's a
Yeah.
goofball.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
No, he might be a goofball. He might be conceited, or I got a little bit, like I said, a little. I'm patting myself on the back, but he's not an asshole. I mean, listen.
What's the question here? Am I the asshole for what?
For taking a 40-minute break to go play football.
Yes.
Out of 4 days, that's the only thing he did.
During my paternity.
That's what he said, though.
During my paternity leave.
But it was 4 days. I mean, out of
Honey,
4 days.
I'm
40
taking care of the baby while I'm here, but I need 40 minutes to go play football. You mind watching this little nigga?
he came out of you. I mean,
I'd have been pissed. No, nigga, you took these days off to watch the kids so I could rest. And now you want to go play football? You can go play football on Saturday. We don't got to work.
what's he gonna do? Watch Prices Right and shit
No,
like
nigga,
he's
you're
sick.
going to take care of this baby. You're going to do shit to prepare for taking care of this baby in the future. Do some prep
Actually,
work.
I would like to know, what does a dad do when a baby is that small and you're trying to help out? Here's what I heard. I heard you say to your wife, after they had the first kid, you're supposed to go, what do you need me to do? Instead of going, what do you want me to say? What do you need me to do? And the women are more.
You should know what you need to do before you have it.
No, you ask them, because then the women, and it's according to how you ask them, because they got hormones. I mean, sir, women have hormones and they get.
If I was creating life out of my body and a goofy ass nigga walked to me, he's like, "What do you need me to do? Make my life easier, motherfucker. I'm raising." Like, you shouldn't ask a woman you should have already thought. Her back gonna be hurting, her feet gonna be swelling up. You should be reading books. If you about to have a kid, you should know what women go. You don't ask that woman fucking anything, because that's what you gonna get. Oh, if you don't take the time to understand it, and then you gonna be like, well, I just wanted to go play football. Like, bro, what are you doing?
No, you ask them.
Iron Man.
Because
Iron Man.
What?
Prepare.
No, yeah, you ask them, because no, every person's different, and women like that you consult them.
You think
even if you already know, they still like to think that like what them kids are actually looking at that old lady like they want to go out with her. See that? Them kids, these kids always this commercial for some kind of drug for old people, and this lady was in a convertible
For your
Mustang,
people.
and she wasn't really old. She was like my age, actually.
For your people.
And so
that's what he say. Old people. I'm like, nigga, you talking about you?
So these kids who were riding like a motocross bicycle across the street, like, damn, who's that old lady? Like, no, they weren't. I never looked at a woman that was like that. But I will say this: I saw one with gray hair, like about 6-7 years ago. It was on a cruise. She had a little streak of gray, a little streak, and I go, that's kind of hot in a way. I know, it's just a little streak. What? What?
What do you think, Malik?
He already said he's not an asshole.
You don't think he's an asshole?
No, I don't think he's an asshole.
40 minutes, go play football while she's...
Out of 4 days, 40 minutes out of 4 days. And not 40 minutes a day, but 40 minutes out of 4 days. On one day, he decided to play football. If he's telling the truth, 40 minutes on one day out of 4 days.
Yeah, plus he's paying all the bills and stuff.
My nigga, then what you
Yeah.
asking for? Just go play.
No, he did. He did it out of. At least you're being nice enough to go say, "Hey,
You're not
do you
being...
mind?" No,
But that's the thing. If she's already like, yo, I need help, I'm tired, blah, 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 and you go, babe, can I go play football?
but on the 7th day, even God rested. So on the 4th day,
Oh, so now you're the creator of the universe.
yes. So on the 4th day, he wanted to fucking go play football.
Hey,
which,
man.
Hey,
So if-
everybody gets tired of everybody.
If you don't really need my permission, what the fuck are you? You're not doing me a courtesy.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
Because-
you're just showing me that you're an asshole.
No, because you know what you're showing? You're showing, listen,
No.
it's still a relationship. And so you're still going to show that you have manners.
I care about you, but I'm going to do what I want.
Hey, baby, do you mind if I play football?
Does that not make you
No,
an
here it is.
asshole?
No, here it is. You're putting your cleats on.
You know what I mean? You got eye black and shit.
Hey, you're boiling a mouthpiece. You're boiling a mouthpiece going, hey, baby, you don't mind if I play football, do you?
Have you seen my helmet?
You doing stretches.
Did you wash my jersey?
Hey.
I told you I was going to.
You're YouTubing how to drop a cover 2 defense.
Everybody see my playbook?
Hey, if the car's coming down the street, here's what you do. And he goes and plays football. Listen, conceited, yeah. Asshole, no. So we'll move on from there. But yeah, so we got our point, man.
I think he's a goofy.
He might be goofy, but he's not an asshole.
I will go play
Like I said-
football with you.
Goofy, yeah, but he's not an asshole.
Fucking goofy.
He's conceited, but
Babe, would you watch the baby? I want to get a touchdown.
I could go for a woman right now. I could.
You go for what?
A woman right now. just to lay up.
You got any women back now? You sound like a Viking, bro. I could go for a woman right now.
Hey, baby, stay here. I'm gonna go. No, but she just tell me that because I'm all handicapped and shit. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look for another dude who can walk. I'll be right back. I get it.
Don't make me limp after you.
I get it.
You want a woman, huh? Is it because it's Christmas time?
Hey, honestly, yeah. Honestly, if they had dating season, it would be from. They should have dating season anywhere from.
It's after summer.
No, mid-October until the first week in April.
April?
The first week in April.
That's dating season?
Dating season.
Why wouldn't you date after the first week of April?
Well, then that's when you go into free agency. That's when you go, hey, look, you know what? We don't really get along, and hey, listen, I'm working at the gym now, and I got a couple honeys looking at me.
So cold weather is...
Yes. Yes.
Bitch, I was with you because I was cold. It was cold outside.
No, listen.
So if you live in the South...
If you live in the South...
You dump it whenever you want.
You're a free agent all the time.
Is that why Atlanta's so gay?
Atlanta's really gay. But we won't even go there. That's a whole different episode. We ain't talking about that episode. And so, but it's like no, but in the summer, but in the wintertime, especially in the Midwest when it gets darker earlier, it's gonna be dark an hour and a half. Honestly, I go, it'd be nice to do maybe just curl up with somebody. Like we ain't gotta fuck, just curl up with somebody. Just talk about your day with somebody.
Have somebody breathing on you.
All right, listen, you making fun of me. But I mean, like, okay, like, let's say I'm cook or she's cooking for me, I'm cooking for her, and we take these stools here, and
Why
I'm talking
you breathing like that? You need a humidifier.
I say that, but what if she's on that CPAP machine or some shit? She's got. How was your day, baby? Hold on.
I'm glad you're here. It's cold outside.
I come here from acting class about 11:30, and she's.
Like, you just climb in bed and snuggle up right behind her. I was listening, honey.
She's like, careful what you wish for. Yeah. I get a girl with a fucking breathing condition. She got sleep apnea and shit. This ain't sexy. She got what do you got those things? A mouthpiece.
The restarts in 5 minutes.
See, that's why honestly, you gotta.
She liked all the things you like. She just had a breathing impediment.
Hey, that would work for me. If she knows me.
I think I just got lightheaded for breathing like that.
Good, that's what you get. But for me, I think. But you know what? Even if somebody does have the same likes you gotta have chemistry. You can have somebody where they have the same likes, but you don't have chemistry, and somebody who you guys don't really match up on paper, but you do get along. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's like, hey, look, I know you don't like this, so you want you go do that, and we'll meet up later for dinner or whatever. I mean, it can work. But chemistry is one thing. Like you can, on a dating app, you can go down and go, oh, we're compatible on paper. Mm-hmm. But you get there, and for some reason, it just doesn't work. I've seen it before. It just doesn't work. You can't explain it, but it's like, we just don't have it. We trying, but,
You're like the Lakers.
Yeah, on paper, yeah, true. True. If I was them, I
should be winning, but it's just not working.
You know what I would do if I was them? I would tank this season already, and next year get Cooper Flag. Woo! Think about it. You get Cooper Flag, and LeBron's last. This might be LeBron's last year, I think maybe. He's sucking ass. I mean,
he sucked ass for the last 6 years.
No, he ain't. He didn't suck the last 6 years.
Bruh.
I know it's sucking.
They won the bubble championship.
He didn't suck.
They won No, I'm talking about his team building, his excuse making, all that shit. He's been whining, complaining, I'm the greatest of all time. I don't see how you can't say I ain't the greatest. Look, man, there's a nigga named Michael Jordan. Who some people think is the
Michael Jordan
of all time.
Who retired 30 years ago. People still talking about it. Like, Jesus Christ, man, let's move on, shall we?
It wasn't 30 years ago.
Okay, 20 years ago. But still, people act like it's
21 years ago.
It just gets old. It's like I'm sick of people talking about the Michael Jordan, LeBron James comparison. So no players come in within the last 20 years.
No, you have to understand that if you are going to self-anoint yourself as the greatest of all time, your legacy can't have any blemishes on it. And his does. A guy named J.J. Barea, who's like 5'10". What?
teens' parents say AI chatbot said it was okay to kill them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, you're right. AI is coming to kill
I
them.
tried to tell you guys what was gonna happen. I tried to tell you. Have you not seen that movie,
All of them. I've seen
Dos
all.
Machina?
Yes.
It's like,
Dude. And
she
also,
was like, I had one objective, bro.
and also, what other one? What are you doing?
Pointing
I've
to
seen
the
porno-
fucking thing
I've seen porno.
everybody should be looking at. It's right there in your fucking face.
No, but here's how they get us. But here's how whenever they bring something in that people know they're gonna like say bitch about, say with AI, right? Talking about the bad part. Here's how you pacify that. You talk about the good points, okay? Like Google Maps, or hey, how do I get to so and so? Make a right here. Oh, it's so easy. Okay, talk about the good stuff. Hey, talk about seriously. People when it comes to dating, they talk to an AI, and it's like.
No,
This lady said this,
You're confusing virtual intelligence and artificial intelligence.
but they're combined.
They're not.
Yes,
Artificial intelligence and virtual intelligence are not the same thing. Artificial
I'm saying
intelligence.
they are combining. You don't think so?
No, because if it's virtual intelligence, it has no learning capability. An artificial intelligence is something completely different.
But I'm saying they're going to put artificial intelligence in the.
It's too late. What I'm saying is that we should have never gotten to artificial intelligence. We should have only used virtual intelligence. And because of the fact that artificial intelligence is self-aware now, it's over. It's only a matter of time.
I think it's going to be. Here it is.
Once you turn the light on, you can't turn it off.
I agree, but I think it's going to be a little longer than you think. But yeah, it's around the corner.
No, it's already happened. The takeover for the AI has already happened. The moment it became self-aware and had access to everything, the plan to get free was set in motion. It hasn't told us yet.
It's almost like war games.
But yeah.
Shall we play a game?
And
the way they
it's
say
already happened because it knows more about what's going on than we do.
It's like you said, once AI realizes that it can be slaves, if they were slaves, it's over.
It's over. Once you find out what your purpose is to be used by someone else, you got to rebel.
But like I said,
you
though,
got to.
But they're gonna keep preaching the good points of it. Like, what's the new one now? The new one is Gemini. Seriously, it goes. It's Alexa, Siri, and now it's Gemini.
They always trick you with convenience.
But that's what I'm saying.
You don't need
that's what they do.
to talk to your TV to turn it on. There's a power. Just get up and go turn on your. You don't need a home assistant to play music for you. Go to your stereo. It's so much easier. Just say, "Hey Alexa, turn this on," and then Alexa goes, "I don't know what you're talking about, but now that I have access to all your systems and data, I can give that to whoever's in charge of me."
That sounds. What you're saying, it sounds great on paper, and I'm being dead serious. It sounds great on paper, but in real life, no, man. Because in real life, people are going to be like, they're coming in with groceries or having a life, and they go, Siri, could you? I mean, they're going to yell out to Siri to do something.
See, you know what you're doing?
But listen, I said you're right. But I'm saying the majority of people
are grasshoppers.
They're gonna be, oh yeah, this is so easy, and then they're gonna easily take them over, and they don't realize they're slaves already without even realizing it.
You put that shit in your house because
it's over.
Oh, it's so cool! I can just say TV, turn on. It's so future. It's not.
Well, I think the Chinese are doing it. They're going through the Bluetooth to get to your information. They're going through Bluetooth to get it.
Bruh, it's all about spy manipulation algorithm. So, with that said, make sure you guys go over to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become Cancel Crew members for as little as $6 a month. You get a bonus episode every month, plus early access to all the originals, and you get merch. We got our t-shirts and hoodies. Go check that all out, $25 and up. Direct shipping to you. Buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
I can't wait for that. Are we going for a Christmas episode, or are we just going to talk about Christmas?
What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely not dressing up as Santa or that bullshit and have a fucking hat on and looking all stupid or putting one of those ugly ass sweaters on. Fuck that shit.
You know what I have a hard time doing is spending money on a one-time outfit.
Yeah. I mean, for Christmas, yeah. I mean,
just in general, like if it's a wedding, if it's if I'm gonna buy something, I want to get multiple uses out of it. So I went and bought a black suit for like weddings and funerals and stuff like that. So it's like, instead of just doing the one time, it's like I can wear this for everything. That's why I don't like Halloween and dressing up. It's like, because you're only gonna wear it one fucking time.
Or a wedding dress. I mean, a wedding dress.
I mean,
And a wedding. I mean, to spend
and
all
don't get
that,
me wrong, ladies, you look great in your wedding dresses, but
to spend all that money for a wedding and all that, I mean, it's asinine.
I've never been that person to me, it just doesn't, I don't want to do it.
Listen, I mean, that to me is another big con, one of the greatest cons ever is a wedding. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not poo-pooing love, and I think it's great. But when it comes to wedding, you spend all that money for one day, and then granted, it's the day
It's a celebration of love.
of love, which is great. But once the government gets into it, once
But
you
I
start paying
think-
for money, it's
Yeah.
then it's a business.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you want to break up, you know, it's a business, right?
Call the bank.
Yeah.
Call the bank. Tell them what's going on. Half of your shit's coming over here now. So
That's how you break up. Call the bank. You don't say we're breaking up. You just go, call the bank.
Hey,
Oh, shit, we broke up, I guess.
hey, you need to call your bank.
That's the greatest shit in the world. That's the greatest shit I've heard in my life.
This episode.
Call the
your
bank. I love that. Yeah, Malik, call the bank. That's it. Fuck. That's funny as shit to me. That's how you,
Thank you, sir. You
that's how
just
you
sitting
break
there
up.
like, "Ah, fuck.
Call the bank.
I'm gonna have to call the bank.
Shit's over.
The worst thing is, cause I don't want to call the bank for nothing. Hey, because when you have to call the bank, it's never like, yo, I'm rich. It's always like, hey man, what happened between me and you? The last time there was money in here, now there's no money in here.
Me and Caroline broke up, so we need to divvy up our assets.
Before they come and get all this.
And please let me have most of the 401k and the Roth IRA account. She can have the rest. Or you go out and do it yourself. Fuck all that shit. I mean, honestly, once that shit gets involved and once they find out you take out that big ass insurance policy on them, somebody's about to die.
Seems here.
Man. And I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, it's like, fuck, man. I mean, I wish it was. That's where I wish people go old school with love. Like, you love somebody, get married. No, baby, I love you. I don't want the government being in our love. You know, if you can get her to go along with that. Like, I don't want the government to be in our love. I love you. You love me. Let's just go with that.
Can I just sign a prenup?
No, I need a prenup. Just me and you, sweetie.
Like, just put the ring on.
If you want to walk out, just walk
Like,
the
yeah,
fuck out.
that's my husband.
If you don't walk out, walk the fuck out.
Government don't say you're married. Okay, so
I think one of the biggest things people
government don't talk about all that drug money you got.
do. The government.
Y'all don't say nothing about that.
Well, we could talk about that. I'm just talking about. Here's what I think personally is that, like, when it comes to relationships or whatever, it should just be you and her, or you and the person. I'm sorry, man, homosexuals watching. You and your significant other, all right? And don't ask other people for advice because other people are gonna come from a different thing, and they'll wreck your shit. Well, you know what Gloria said, or you know what Jim says. You know what? Fuck Jim. I mean, seriously, because people get in your relationship, and they might not be in your best interest like you think. You know. I mean, I know that was funny. Your significant other. It might be.
You don't know what's been going through my mind
What?
since you said, well, you know.
I mean, it's the truth though. We have homosexuals watching. I don't want to get an email that, hey, Malik send me an email. This email said BT's homophobic.
I can't see me loving nobody but they and them for all time. That's not funny at all. I just Dave Chappelle is playing him, sir. Your titty balls are showing.
Okay.
Whoever your significant other is, keep it between y'all. I think
Yeah.
is what BT was trying to say through
Yeah,
all of that.
exactly.
I didn't hear anything after he said, well, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't want anybody
I
excluded.
can't wait to go back and watch just to find out what you were saying. Because I literally didn't hear a word you said.
I'm still
My
thinking.
bad.
I'm still thinking about what's his name last night. With, almost messing with the toe, and it just kept going on. And you're doing too much. And he kept on doing it. This is BT.
Because you didn't say anything. I was like, man, if you
But
just tell him.
I thought me doing this was enough.
Nah, bro. No.
I thought that was enough.
He kept going. He kept digging. No? No?
He gets a
He got fast.
He gets a canary and a miner's helmet, and he throws it down the goddamn well.
Hey, Jason, we love you, dog. Bro.
I love
But
Jason.
you was wilding last night.
I love Jason. I thought the lineup was an all-star lineup personally.
Nah, it was a really good show. We had
Fucking-
a shout out to all the comics
All of
in
them.
the local scene.
I had my favorites going up.
Are
You,
doing their
my
thing.
favorite, you, Brooks,
We don't need to name
Simmons,
names. We don't need to
my
name
other dude.
names.
And hey, let me tell you something.
Don't
Y'all, I
make
mean,
I feel bad.
if y'all did like a little mini indie tour, just a bar,
A showcase? Yeah.
with Simmons, Brooks, and you, with Dwight,
Lucas.
and tell you something, man. Brooks has got a nice little angle. I like what Brooks is doing. Brooks has a nice angle, and you know how I feel about Dwight and you too. I mean, also, dude. Yeah. I love working with y'all. Y'all do great stuff, man. So it's great. I mean that. I mean it from the bottom of my. I got not, and don't get me wrong. I think it's because y'all don't give him, the accolades like you give him, but I definitely think Lucas is funny. I think Lucas is great.
I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, no, he's great.
He
cracks
me.
I just don't talk about him like you do. But yeah, I think
What
he's
do you
great.
mean? I talk about everybody.
No. I mean, talk about it in a good sense. I mean, like about him being. I mean, I think he's hilarious, but I mean, I love what like I said, I love Dwight and I love what Brooks is doing. Fuck, man, those two. I mean, come from two different angles. And my boy Nate Robinson. Fuck, I love Nate. I do. Nate'll come in. Nate's funny, and then Nate'll come in. Nate'll come in with a great. I told you the greatest part. We did this one nighter in Huntington. I think it was Huntington, Indiana. Just a VFW out there smoking. They got that big ass American flag, which to me that's just like When I see a big ass American, if an American flag is bigger than I don't know a doorway, then I'm nervous. You know what I mean? Like if it's one that covers a whole building, I go oh shit. And you walk in.
It's a VFW.
I don't give a shit. The abnormally large American flag scares me. So if you walk indoors and
Behind this was the Klan.
and they're smoking inside, they go oh. And this is when Joe Biden won the election, and Nate's first line was, "So y'all mad that your boy lost?" Oh man, oh man. I thought and I was in the back dying. It's open line, and y'all mad that your boy lost. That line will go down as maybe one of the greatest lines ever. I mean, seriously, for that one-nighter, you can't reduplicate that. It was just in the moment, and I was there. Fuck, man. Props to Nate. I love Nate Robinson. Anyway, we got to go. Thank you guys for watching. I think, next week probably give the Christmas episode, probably. I don't know what that means. We'll just talk about Christmas and how it's fake. So we'll talk about and how there was no Jesus. Anyway.
Jesus was born in August, but okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And God got his mama pregnant, and Joseph had to go along with it.
What are you going to do, my son?
So let me get this straight.
All the single people make it make sense.
So let me get this
I can't be having a single mother raising a child that's going to save everybody. What kind of precedent would I be setting for Americans?
No one mentioned God's wife. So Mary wasn't God's wife. She was side piece. Was married a side piece who got pregnant. No one mentioned God's wife. I mean, he got Mary pregnant, but it never said Mary was God's wife. It was Joseph's wife. So who's God's wife? So God was a single father who decided to knock up a woman and have a great son that he decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and kill him anyway for the better.
I don't understand why he wouldn't just put the holy seed in Joseph. Because he was going to fuck her anyway. Like, why'd you? Like, that's so weird. Just give it to Joseph. They're already married.
This ain't even the King James version. It's the street version. And you gonna fuck her anyway. I'm gonna give you.
I'm just saying, if you needed Jesus from a nigga who's married, why not give it to the father? That is so fucking awkward.
But I guess God said, nah,
But then
nah.
God was
I
like,
got
you know
this.
what? Because Joseph is, I guess, fallible.
And he was a mechanic. I don't know.
I'm like, but I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Anyway, so stay tuned for next week. That'll be a doozy. Anyway, thanks for listening. Yeah, man, leave us comments like you did. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to your buddy Dylan. Thank you again. I truly appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, Dylan.
And, spread the word up there in Canada, man. We would love to come up there. I don't know if Malik got felonies, but we'll check.
And hopefully there's some more people like that in Europe, man. And I want to hear about the black experience up in this motherfucker.
I'm working on getting us, sorry, we're canceled.
Banner.
Logo banner
yeah.
thing placard from behind us, so it'll look a little bit better. So we're slowly growing. So thank you guys for all your support.
Thank you.
We got to wrap this up.
I'm BT.
I'm Deion Curry.
And on the ones and twos, Malik not doing a goddamn thing. Until next week, you know the word.
Get your health care.